Hi guys, welcome to another round of Grand Arena. This morning looks to be a reasonable match, unlike our previous 2 days where they were both a bit skewed. My opponent's put like a middle sort of level of defense down. They've got like a relic boss, but the other bounty hunters aren't super good, you know. Kylo Ren's not great, but then he's got regular Kylo Ren that is gear 12. And then down here we've got Geos and Phoenix, which is pretty typical. I do know that he's got Jedi Knight Revan and some other reasonable characters potentially lurking at the back, so I don't want to. We don't want to waste our good teams early on the front and then not be able to deal with them. So realistically, the best choice is to go for this zone and find out what he's put back here, and if he hasn't, then I can spend those teams up here. Which means I've got to get rid of the Geos and the Phoenix. Phoenix aren't too much of an issue, but Geos are a good team. I'm going to assume this is Queen's Will. Oh god, he's done it on the leader first. That's not good. Okay, well, not good for him. It's good for me. It means he's got no brute in play, which makes this much easier. So he's 198, and I have found that you can play Palpatine Empire into Geos as long as your team is faster than the Brood Alpha. You'll be fine because his first move is always the glaive sweep, and as you can see, he exposes them and then he removes turn meter from debuffed enemies. Which is after he exposes them. So what happens is that your turn meter bars will fill up, he'll go first, and then he'll remove 15% from you, and then the rest of his team gets to go before yours. So you need to be faster than him, but if you are, you can definitely win here. So he's like, what, 198. We'll just check the rest of his squad. Alright, he's only got a 9 Sunfac, is 2 hour benefit. Usually, Poggle, who's the other quick one, 199. So my Empire's about 200, 210 for like Palpatine, which is enough. You only need Vader to go first, and because he's not got the brute in play, this should be relatively straightforward. But as it is Geos, you always feel like you can't underdog. So I'm not going to. I do need to win one underdog battle to get the last sort of point on the feet. So we'll do that after this. Chuck on a crush, and then we just want to go for the most debuffs, which just so happens to be the Brood Alpha. Out fear, so that he can't do a thing. Didn't fear you, so I'm going to shoot you because I'm going to wait. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for his bar to fill over, and then I'll attack him again. Got a fracture, that'll do. So now that he's fractured, he can't summon his little buddy, which is going to mess him up. That's a turn 2 into Palpatine, and a lightning bolt going. You can see at this point he's really screwed. If everyone gets a go, I'll use it to stun Poggle. That's what you like to see against Geos. So yeah, if your Empire team's faster, you can just lock them down before they get a go. The key is to make sure the Alpha doesn't get a turn, because as soon as he gets a turn, he's gonna either heal them, summon the Brute, or just start jumping on you. When you play that and the Brute is there, you have to pretty much spend your first fracture on the Brute while you control the Alpha, and then you spend your second fracture on the Alpha. Alright, Phoenix team. We are just going to spend Nest, I think, into these because I need an underdog. There's no more silly Wookiee challenges, so that's good. Oh, I'm not going to make the mistake I made last time. I'm going to check Zeb's potency. 18%. Yeah, he's got no chance. I don't really need Hermit Yoda, but it cost me like 1 banner or something to put him in. We should be fine. Because Ezra's got his data, we probably want to kill Ezra. Kill Hera. He's only going to try and revive people. Not making much progress. There we go, beginning of the end. I do quite want to take Nest up to gear 13, I've just not had the chance to get the pieces. I've done the first 3 on her. Yeah, the second 3 will just take ages. I've got a few characters I quite want to up to gear 13. And while I think Nest is one of the better choices you can have, especially for Grand Arena and Territory War, she obviously doesn't help your fleet. She doesn't help your squad arena. She's not affecting the territory battle. So she's not a massive priority, but she's one I would like to do. So 6 points. So essentially, it's a full win for a 5-man team. But I've got the underdog. I'm just going to mark off. Right there. They have another one. 12 battles with undersized squads. So they still want undersized squads. That's fine. We can probably do a few more. So Night Sisters, and then Kira with Nest. That's actually quite good because I thought he was going to use his Nest for offense, because usually that is a really good choice, because I've got Ewoks and I decided to hide mine back here instead of sticking them on the front line. I kind of like swapped a squad around and I put Newt down. I was going to put CLS down, but I just didn't know if they'd pop up any more like, Chewbacca challenges or something, so I just wanted to hold him for this bit and see what happens. Okay, so let's have a look. So those Night Sisters, so he's got a Zeta on Ventress here. He's done the unique, not the leadership, so we're just on base leadership, which is speed, offense, and a chance to reduce your turn meter. He's running Talia. His zombie's okay, but his Daka and Talzin are almost nothing. I could underdog that with Padme quite comfortably, because these guys tend to bounce off her. Scoundrels can be a little bit annoying with Mission and Zalbar. I don't know why he's put Clone Wars Chewbacca there. It doesn't really do him any favours. Got to watch out, because obviously Kira Lead under Nest, as I've just used, she can get quite good if you're spreading too many debuffs around and you've not dealt with her. So that's another team to think about. And then Bounty Hunters and First Order. I don't think none of these teams are particularly hard, but an AoE there. I think the TIE Pilot's got an AoE, or one of them has anyway. What is he? No, he's the double tap one. A couple of AoEs here with the grenades and all of that. Banners. I think Kira throws out bombs. Not really going to get a chance at that gear level. And then Talzin's got the AoE nuke. Petrus has got an AoE nuke. Right, okay, so there's a lot of AoEs, which for him is quite good because he's going to try and hold on to his banners. Just see what teams we've got. I think we can deal with some of this. So I've got Geos, and I can drop one off and get an easy underdog. Padme, I can easily drop Yoda off, get an underdog. I could drop Kenobi off as well. So those three, or even Anakin into a weaker squad, as we saw a couple of days ago. Bounty Hunters again are going to heal. So I've got 3 teams that heal pretty well, and I've got CLS, and I've got this, which I put on defense last time, but I decided to hold on to it just because of some of the characters he had. I thought it might be useful to have them in reserve just to use myself, but as you've seen, I've not really needed to. Right, so we can't put CLS into this. We have to use something else. I really don't want to put CLS into this because if Plague comes off it kind of messes you off. You can put CLS into this, but as we saw previously, killing the Kylo Rens can be a little bit troublesome. Shouldn't be too bad though. I assume he's got the lead. Yeah, he's got the lead. Defense mods. 6. Okay, so CLS isn't looking great to any of these. If I'm going to put him in anyone, I'll probably put him up here. I could actually, I could probably just put Nihilus in with the sort of CLS trio, then just have him annihilate Kylo Ren to save them the trouble. Okay, so let's put the Bounty Hunters into one of these. Who do we feel is going to be... I mean, I feel like this squad is better. It's slightly higher power, but less is an issue. So... okay, so I could put the Geos in against... I could put the Geos in against the bottom lot. And the Bounty Hunters in at the top. Yep, that's what we're going to do. And we drop out Cad Bane because we don't need him. And we want the underdog. Some ability block, chuck some grenades to make sure I heal our guys back up. Right, so we're back up to full, so his Plague's done nothing. Now we're just going to start wrecking people. Going to Tal's in. Might kill her. Yep. We've got the unique on Django, she ain't coming back. So he can resurrect Talia, and that's it. We're on full. Oh, actually, you know what? I can put Padme down there, and she'll just obliterate Nest. And I can just use the Geos over here. The Geos are quite good about surviving into the Bounty Hunters or into Kylo Ren. So let's do that instead. That means our other team... Or I could use... I can't use CLS on Nest. Actually, I can use CLS on Nest. I just put Nihilus in. Yeah, okay. So let's put the Geos in against the Bounty Hunters because they can heal quite a lot. I know, because I want to underdog. I really want to take out Poggle, but you really need to ability block characters like Bosk, who just keeps taunting and healing himself. And you can't take out Soldier because you need the tenacity down. If you take out Spy, you can't kill anyone. If you take out Sunfac, you can't dispel anything. Ooh. Right, probably want to put that in against slightly weaker team. Okay, I can put... Let's put it in up here. The opposite. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Kylo Ren might go crazy in Deckman. Shit on auto. Yeah, it's okay. I got him. Yeah, I forgot. He gets increased damage every time you hit him, and when your Geos start doing a lot of attacks, you can put yourself in a bad spot. Alright, okay. That was a mistake, but I've beat him. I forgot about that. Alright. Okay, who have we got left? We've got CLS, we've got Padme. I can put CLS into Nest down the bottom. It's usually a bad move, but we've got Nihilus to blow her head off. Again, this is a... You would never really do this. This is a bad move, but whatever. Right. Let's just stun you. Okay, stun Zalbar. Zalbar is a pain in the ass. Keep her turn meter down while Nihilus builds up his Annihilate. Use call to action, heal Luke. I don't have to use Zeta unfortunately, otherwise I could keep this battle going and heal all the protection. got enough stuns and things to keep her stuck there. One more turn. No turn. You. Yeah. Thought. Probably think about Chewbacca as was my next one, but I was kind of like looking at characters like Annihilate, so I just got to gear 12 thinking, you know what, that could be really good. Using him in the Geo territory battle, he's really good there. Just being able to start a wave and then pick on their character and just nuke him, really good. Right, we don't need Yoda. We probably don't need Kenobi either. So let's just go with these three. And Bob's going to get another turn. It's this turn. That one fast. Again, he's the most annoying. Yeah, goodbye. Next one is squads. Let's see what his fleet is. Okay, so we've got Thrawn with Geos. And then right, okay, so that's not an awful fleet by any means. Right, okay. We've got our normal fleet into that. Got some FAC you have to go through. Yeah, probably. I'm going to just lay into Sun Fac and kill him, and then go straight for Boba Fett here. And get stun on Boba Fett early. Actually, let's try and yes, that's good. Boba Fett on the start can be a little bit of a pain because he charges up his sort of space mine really early, and if he lasts, which he usually doesn't, that space mine can really mess you up. Looks like his ship's quite hard enough to do this. Nope. There we go. Didn't need Poe, but he's always there for backup. So 1753. That looks pretty reasonable. We didn't drop a huge amount of points in any battle. We gained over on a few underdogs. Yeah, not terribly difficult. As I said, he's got like Revan and some other decent teams. He's obviously saved them for offense, so I have no doubt he'll clear this this front four. I mean, the Nuke Squad's the slightly harder one. I put Magna Guard in instead of B2 because I figured that might be better on defense, but Magna Guard's only gear 8. And then it's just usual Rebels, droids. Back here, he might, if he hasn't saved stuff, he might slip up, because I know one of the things you find sometimes with Ewoks on the back wall is that people save a good squad and then they go, oh crap, Night Sisters, so they play it into your Night Sisters and then they just put some average into your Ewoks and lose. So yeah, I doubt I'll get the 5 defense we did get the couple of battles ago. Anyway, thanks for watching and I will see you guys next time.